This whole week I've been feeling quite depressed, so my mental health has started to deteriorate again. I'm feeling very guilty and I'm blaming myself for what happened, and I've had these thoughts in my mind and it's been torturing me. I've just been thinking about it over and over and over again. I felt immense suffering, mental suffering, and it's all my fault. It's all my fault, and because of that, I'm beating myself up over it. Because I want to rectify it. I want to do my best that I can to rectify it. So I'm just out for a walk right now. Again, as you can see by the surroundings. And yeah, today's date is Sunday, the 24th of March, 2024. And yeah, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Because what's the point of lying, okay? You might as well be truthful. So I'm going to be open and honest, transparent and very truthful to you guys. Truthfully honest. So this whole week I've been feeling quite depressed, so my mental health has started to deteriorate again. Yeah, I've been slipping into depression. I've been having these feelings of cutting myself again. Like, there were some moments this week where I wanted to start cutting myself again, and I know that's not helpful. And I've just been feeling really low, guys. I haven't been feeling the best about myself. So yeah, this is raw emotions. This is like a roller coaster. This is the third depressing vlog that you've had, and yeah, I haven't been feeling the best. So yeah, gradually this feeling has intensified. Like over the past few days, it's just grew bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it's like a snowball going off a hill, right? It's like this small thing at first, and then it avalanches into this whole massive problem, right? So this whole entire week I've been isolating myself from people. I've been distancing myself because I feel very undeserving of interacting with more people since this recent conflict took place with me and my friend, and I fucked things up, and I'm guilty. I'm feeling very guilty and I'm blaming myself for what happened between me and this person, because I feel like partially all of it is my fault. So I've just been blaming myself, and I've had these thoughts in my mind and it's been torturing me. I've just been thinking about it over and over and over again. Yeah? And it's torturing me. It's sucking the life out of me to have to keep thinking about this, because no matter what I do, I keep thinking about it. Like, I can't, like, it doesn't matter what I do, guys. Like, I just feel very guilty, like a villain, like I should be in prison sort of thing for what I did. Like, I feel responsible for fucking up a good friendship that I had because of my actions, because of my immoral actions. So I just feel very guilty about that. And yeah, so I haven't been feeling the greatest. So yeah, guys, this is going to be another depressing vlog. I'll try and stop doing these. I shouldn't record when I'm in this state, but I want to show you guys, you know, my journey. And this is currently something that I want to document, because years to come from now, I'll look back at this and I'll be like, oh, this is another thing that I overcame, you know? So yeah, we're going to go through the highs and lows together, because life can't always be about the good moments. Sometimes you have to experience the bad so that you can grow overall as a person, right? You have to experience the bad. And this is currently something that is bad, which I am sort of grateful for. But currently at the moment, it is an issue which needs to be rectified. So yeah, I'm sitting down now. I was going for a little walk and now I've decided to sit down, and it's such a nice sunny day. Look at the flowers. Yes, they're gonna sing to you in a bit, guys. Anyways, so yeah, another reason why I limited my interactions with people this week is merely because when I do talk to people, I start slacking and I start procrastinating and I don't want to do the hard work because I get too happy. Like, talking to people makes me too happy. It releases too much dopamine, right? So that's another reason why. That's one of the biggest reasons why I've limited my interactions with speaking to people. So I sort of brought this feeling upon myself in a way, because I didn't speak to that many people. And when I don't speak to people, I get a bit depressed because it's something that I love to do. Like, it's just something that I really love to do. I love speaking to people. I love interacting. So it just makes me feel, yeah, a bit depressed. And so, yeah, I really love speaking to people, and I've limited my interactions. One, I'm going to summarize again. One, because I feel like I'm a bit undeserving talking to people, because I don't want to fuck anything else up with anybody else, right? Because of this recent conflict. And then the second reason is because talking to people makes me too happy, and then when I'm too happy, I don't feel like doing hard work. So yeah. And I suppose another reason why I'm feeling depressed is because of this whole conflict, and just me constantly thinking about it. No matter what I do, it's just circulating, ruminating my mind all week. Yeah, it's been ruminating my mind all week, and I feel immense guilt for what I've done, and I'm beating myself up over it, and I really want to move on, and I feel like it's something that it can be achieved. I know that I can move on from this, yeah, but I feel like that person is angry with me still. I haven't gained that full clarity, that full peace of mind that's going to clear these thoughts from my mind. I haven't gained that full clarity over things, yeah, and that's what's making me keep replaying the situation over and over and over again, and it's draining me, yeah. And I just want to know that everything's okay with me and this person, because I feel like they're still angry with me about things, and I feel like it's put a lot of strain on our friendship to have this conflict, which I sort of started, yeah. And I want to rectify things, and I want to restore things to the way that they were before this conflict happened, before it occurred. So there's a little analogy that I want to share with you guys. So this friendship that I've built with this person is kind of like a tower of Jenga blocks. So you know how a tower of Jenga blocks stands really tall, right? It's like a tower, okay? You've built that tower, yeah? And then the thing that I've done is I've knocked it down. And what that tower represents is the friendship that I have with this person. So I feel like I've knocked that tower down. And in order to rectify things, in order to fix things and restore things to the way that they were, I have to put the pieces back together again, yeah? So I have to work relentlessly hard to rectify things, to put the pieces back together again, so I can maintain that tower that stands tall. So yeah, since it is my fault, I am gonna have to work hard in order to rebuild this friendship from the ground up. And it's not going to be easy, it's going to take time. And I just want to rebuild things. And it doesn't matter, guys, how much I want to be by myself. I feel like God doesn't want that for me. He doesn't want me to be by myself. He doesn't want me to isolate myself from the world and distance myself from my friends. He doesn't want me to do that. He doesn't want me to do that. So even though I was trying to distance myself, God would always find ways for people to approach me, yeah? Like, even if it's people that I don't know that well, people would be coming to talk to me, yeah? Because at college, I do know a lot of people. And whenever I'm by myself, maybe in the library or something like that, people will come up to me and they speak to me, yeah? And I feel like that's a sign from God that, David, you shouldn't be by yourself. You shouldn't be doing this to yourself, yeah? It's okay. Like, you shouldn't be beating yourself up like this. You shouldn't be torturing yourself like this, yeah? So I feel like God is watching over me, and He doesn't necessarily want me to isolate myself. Because when I do, people would call me, and it just shows that they care. So I'm very grateful to those people that I have in my life. But yeah, I've just been feeling this heaviness in my heart. Like, I'm carrying weight on both of my shoulders, as I did describe in the other vlog. So I even woke up today with like this heavy feeling, like just don't feel that happy, guys. I feel I don't know, I'm just not feeling the greatest at the moment. I feel like shit. So I'm sorry to have to keep doing these vlogs. This is the third vlog in a row now that's like a depressing one. So yeah, guys. Yes, but on a more positive note, guys, the weather's really nice today. Everyone's going out for walks, enjoying the lovely sunshine, and look at the sky. Nice blue skies today. Yeah, so people are taking their dogs out for walks in this area. This is the area where people usually walk their dogs, so it's a really nice, lovely area, guys. And yeah, I'm just enjoying the nature at the moment, so looking at the positive side of things. It's a lovely day today. So yeah, beautiful. Yes, it's beautiful. There's a guy cutting the grass there. Yeah. Yo, I'm back at home now. What's up, homies? What's up? It's David here. Yes, bruv. Yes, I'm back at home now, and I decided to wear a little snazzy suit just because I felt like it. I just felt the random urge to put on a suit. So yeah, we're just gonna go with it, guys. I just felt like wearing a suit on, and also the chain is back. This is temporary, guys. This is just for today, and it's coming back off. So yeah, I stopped wearing chains and jewelry since coming onto this new journey, since embarking on this new journey. So I might wear it again. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna give you a little reveal of the suit. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if you can see this far away. Can you see that? Yo, what's poppin', homies? It's David here. David the 𝗧𝗶𝗸𝗧cie guy. Yeah, so I'm wearing a suit on today just because I felt like it. I came home from this walk and I was like, fuck it, why don't we wear a suit on? Just because I felt like it. That's the first thought that popped into my head. I was like, let's wear a suit on today. And I was like, okay, why don't we do that then? Right, time to sit back in our place and talk about depressing stuff so I can depress you guys. So I went for a little walk and I was contemplating about things. I was just thinking, having some time of reflection, and I've had too much time of reflection this week. And the more time of reflection that I had, it just made me ponder, and it made me really pensive and depressed, basically. The more time that I just had to myself, it made me feel very depressed. And so I'm going to tell you why these feelings arised within me. I'm going to tell you what was the root cause of it, okay? What was the contributing factor? So the thing that has caused it is this little conflict which I got into with my friend. So I hold my hands up high in the air. I'm the person who caused this conflict. So I'm going to go into a little bit of context and a bit of the details. So basically, my friend of mine, who I'm going to call Kristen, I'm going to call him Kristen, and also I'm going to call the other person Nathaniel. So Kristen is my friend, and then he has a friend called Nathaniel, right? And now I reached out to Nathaniel to speak to him, and basically, yeah, we were getting on fine, we were messaging each other, and everything was going cool. The conversation was okay. It was like, it couldn't have gone better. And then somewhere along the lines, Nathaniel asked me a question. He asked me a personal question, yeah? And I said to him, no, I don't do that, you know? No. And then Nathaniel started to get really angry, aggressive. He started to insult me and call me all these names. He started to call me a loser and all that stuff, yeah. And he was saying to me, like, when are you going to start taking your life seriously? Like, you're 20 years old. And obviously, it's not nice to be disrespected, is it? And I saw that as a bit of disrespect. So obviously, I felt the need to retaliate back. And it takes a lot for me to get angry, guys. But this time, I feel like when you have been disrespected like that, you can't just sit by and be a punching bag and let someone inflict all of that disrespect onto you. You can't do that. Not all the time anyway. So there must be times where you have to react, because you can't be a little pushover and let someone disrespect you like that. So what I did was I was arguing back, and I shouldn't have done that. I was arguing back with Nathaniel, and then I sent screenshots to my friend Kristen, and I was like, hey, look at what he's saying to me, man. Like, you know, because since me and Kristen are best friends, I wanted to tell him about it, you know, since his other friend is saying this to me. And one of the things that Nathaniel was saying is that I found myself hating you. So by that, he means that he was talking ill of me. So hating equals talking ill of me, yeah? And then I felt very alone. I felt very alone in that, because no one was sticking up for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was completely in this by myself. So I don't feel like Kristen was sticking up for me. And then the thing that I did to worsen things, to make things even worse, to further deepen that knife in the stab wound, you know, put salt on the wound, is I kept repeating the same issue over and over and over again. I kept saying, this guy hates me, this guy hates me. And Kristen was trying to reassure me and say, no, this guy doesn't hate you. It's all okay. It's fine. But I was saying to him, this guy literally said that he hates me. And I guess I annoyed Kristen. I keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again. I was being like a bit of a parrot. And I kept repeating it, messaging him, which therefore resulted in a block last week. He blocked me, and then he unblocked me, and then again this Wednesday he blocked me again after I said to him, I sent him some messages, and basically what I said is that I want to rectify things, man. I want to make amends, because I know that I've done wrong. Yeah, I hold my hands up high in the air, and I know that I've done things which has resulted in this friendship to become a bit strained. And therefore, I want to rectify things. I want to make amends so that we can restore this friendship. We can put back the pieces together of that knocked down tower of Jenga blocks. So I expressed that to him, of wanting some sort of reconciliation, of wanting to make amends. So I asked him, like, what can I do, man? Like, what can I do to solve things? Because I feel like because of this conflict that has arisen, it's just made the friendship become a bit strained in a way. And because of those messages, Kristen got angry, because when you mention the same thing to Kristen, even though you've gotten over it, or he feels like he's gotten over it, whereas I didn't really get over it, he will get a bit, he got a bit fed up by that. He gets a bit angry, and it resulted in another block. He wrote me a long message, told me the reason why he wanted to block me, because I'm focusing on this friendship too much or whatever. And then he blocked me again, and then he unblocked me, because I wasn't willing to lose a good friend like that. And Kristen, to me, he's a very good friend. He's a very good, genuine friend, and I don't want to lose out on someone like that, you know? So yeah, he unblocked me and he said we're good, but I don't necessarily feel like I've gained total clarity. I still feel like Kristen does hold some sort of maybe resentment or hostility towards me. I don't know, because things haven't been properly clarified. We haven't had a proper talk about this whole situation thing, and so that's why I'm getting these thoughts circulate and ruminate my mind throughout this entire week, and I can't think of anything else like apart from this thing. When people are talking to me, I can't concentrate on what they're saying. Yeah, so like usually I am quite present in the moment, like I'm looking at that person, giving them eye contact and everything. Yeah, and I'm focusing on what they're saying. But this week, because I've been so focused on this thing, yeah, I can't stop thinking about it. It doesn't matter what I do to try and distract myself, I can't stop thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when it comes to talking to people, I can't really focus on what they're saying to me because my mind is just going back to the issue. Yeah, and I feel like the only way that I'll gain clarity is if we have a proper conversation about this thing. So, which I feel like can't really happen. Otherwise, it's going to result in another block again from Kristen. So yeah, I felt immense suffering, mental suffering. You suffer more in imagination than in reality, and that's 100% true because I've experienced that firsthand, guys, and I'm sure you have as well. So yeah, I just feel like I fucked up a really good friendship between me and Kristen. We've been friends for a good solid maybe 8 months or whatever, and I want to continue to be friends with this person, but the thing is, I just feel like I fucked up everything. I feel like I fucked things up. So I don't know how to rectify things, guys. That's the thing. Yeah, so I feel immense guilt. I feel this feeling perpetuating inside of me. And I've been beating myself up all week over this situation which has occurred, which has arisen between me and Kristen. Yeah, and it is my fault. It's my fault for fucking up things. It's my fault for ruining this friendship, whereas it once used to be so good and joyful and we were both elated when we used to talk to each other, and now it's kind of like we have this like this dead silence between each other. We're not talking as much anymore, and I feel like one of the contributing factors towards why we've sort of drifted apart from each other is because of me. And I'm blaming myself time and time again, and I'm basically torturing myself because it is my fault, guys. It is my fault, and the thing is, I want to move on from this, but I'm finding it very hard to do that this week. And I feel like the only thing that could resolve that is if me and Kristen have a proper talk about this, and if I can gain some reassurance that things are okay between us. But I feel like if if obviously I mention this issue again, it's going to result in Kristen getting angry, and then I'm going to get blocked again. So I can't fucking mention this again. So I have to just be a man and deal with it myself and fucking get over it, yeah? I have to fucking get over it, but yeah, I've just had this weighing feeling. So I just want to elaborate on the things that I said when I was outside. So yeah, I feel like this weight on both of my shoulders. I woke up with this feeling today that I just feel heavy, I feel groggy, this massive weight tying me down, yeah? And I'm just blaming myself this whole entire vlog for it, like this shitty feeling that I'm feeling, because I'm inflicting it on myself. And I feel like I'm going through mental torture right now. I can't focus on anything else but this. When people are speaking to me, I can't fucking focus on what they're saying to me. My mind isn't there. You know what I'm saying? I really want to pay attention to like you talking about your dogs and like talking about how nice your life is and like everything else. Yeah, I want to focus on that, but like I can't, man. So And another thing that really, I'm just being a bitch this entire vlog, man. That's what it is. I'm just being a bitch. But I want to be open and honest with you guys, and it wouldn't be authentic, and it wouldn't be very true to who I am if I was to hide this from you. Yeah, because I could do a happy vlog, and I could pretend that everything's okay, and like go to a place or whatever and have fun. But nah, it's just putting on a facade at the end of the day. And these lies that you tell to people, they will catch up to you in the end. So it's no good to lie to people, because it will eventually catch up to you. Yeah, people will eventually find out the lies that you're telling. You'll get exposed one way or the other. So another melancholic aspect about this is that my friend has lost respect for me because of this whole thing. Because I haven't achieved great things. I'm 20 years old. I haven't achieved many great things in my life. He's lost respect for me as a man because my physique isn't the greatest. I'm not earning any money. So therefore, because of those things, he doesn't like me as a man. And he's lost respect for me, I feel like. So I just feel disappointed in myself because now he has this downgraded perception of me. And it feels very disgusting to think of that. Think of yourself in that way, like, because he has this downgraded perception of me now. Like, he sees me as less than, I suppose, because of this. And it kind of breaks my heart in a way to know that a friend who was so close to you looks down upon you, sees you as less than, has this downgraded perception of you, this degraded perception of you now, and it just breaks my heart to know that. Another thing that really breaks my heart is that a friend who you've gotten really close to can throw away a good friendship just like that, as easily as that. And it makes me question, did that person really value the friendship if they're willing to throw it away just like that, so easily? You know? So yeah, I'm a bit depressed. I'm so depressed. I may be smiling right now, but actually, you know, my mind is all over the place, guys, and I want to be honest, yeah. I can't lie to people anymore. I fucking put on a facade in my previous videos before this vlog series, and now I'm starting to be more open and honest and transparent with people. And even if I am being vulnerable, even if I am like, oh, even if you do perceive me as a weak man because of this, like, I'm being my true authentic self, yeah. I'm being my true authentic self, and that's all I can do now. That's what I feel so liberated in doing. It's just being my true authentic self, because I used to fucking feel the need to have to pretend to fake things with people, and I feel so miserable doing that because I'm not being myself, yeah. But now I don't fucking care now. I fucking be my goofy ass self. I fucking be my weird self. I love it, and I feel so happy doing it. So yeah, the glasses are coming back on, and you can see my phone in the reflection. But yeah, if this person is watching this, I don't know if he will watch it because he he hates me now. Hello, hey man, you're watching this vlog. I don't know if you hate me or not, but I'm sorry for everything. We need to rectify things. I feel like I've put a strain on this friendship now, and I'm sorry for everything, man. I really am, and I want to make amends, yeah. And yeah, and I want someone to talk to. I wanted to talk to this friend of mine, Kristen. I went to Kristen and I wanted to open up to him about how I was going through these intense feelings and urges of wanting to cut myself again. Last week, I came to him about these issues last week, wanting to open up to him. And I think there must have been a bit of a misunderstanding or just a bit of insensitivity with that. And then I told him that what if I started cutting myself again? Would anybody care? And then he said to me, you're overthinking again. Nice. You always come with some relationship bullshit every 2 weeks. And I felt a bit discouraged to open up to him again after that, because it's like my issues have sort of been dismissed in a way, like pushed aside, like he doesn't care. So yeah, I kind of feel a bit heartbroken, because I thought that with a really good friend that I had, that maybe he cares, you know, he cares about you. But it just seems like if he's willing to throw away the friendship just like that and block me and cut me off, I don't know if that's the case or not, but he has to let me know himself and we can clear this up, because I'm still thinking about it. He's gonna block me again. Watching this video, he's gonna be like, you're thinking about it again. Fucking blocked, bitch. Blah 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 blah. Blocked. You know that little meme, guys.
Blocked. Yeah.
But yeah. Fucking hell. Somebody put me in a psychiatric ward, man. I'm having a midlife crisis. No, I'm joking. I'm not having a midlife crisis. Life is tough, guys. Life is tough, and it's good to have these obstacles. It's good to have these obstacles. It's good to have these hurdles, and it's good to have these obstacles. I can't fucking speak. What is wrong? Okay, so it's good to have these obstacles, these hurdles in the way, so that you can progress. You become even stronger. So even though this is a shit situation, tumultuous, it's abysmal, it's belligerent, acrimonious, it's disconcerting, it's so bad, right? All of the big words, all of the big fancy words, and all of the above, basically. So it's just very bad in general, right? But I am somewhat grateful, because this is going to help me to become stronger, and it's going to give me experience. So instead of just focusing on the negatives about it, I can also focus on the positives and what it's going to give me and what it's taught me. So yeah, it's taught me to not jump to conclusions, and it's also taught me not to engage in arguments with people, because Dale Carnegie says the way to get the best of an argument is to not get into one at all. So yeah, guys, I've just been talking a whole lot of stuff. I don't know if you have sat through the whole thing, but if you have, I thank you very much for listening to all of that. Just me bitching, whining, complaining about stuff. And how just telling you about my issues and stuff, broadcasting it to everyone. Yes. So yeah, there's no secrets with me. I don't want to have, secrets, because then I want to be authentic, I want to be honest with you guys. So yes. Fucking hell. I don't know how many people are gonna fucking watch this, man. But anyways, guys, I feel like I just want to get everything off my chest. So that's it now. That's it. So Kristen, if you watch this, thank you very much, Kristen. Nathaniel, if you watch this, thank you very much. I love you both so much. I fucked up a really good friendship, and it's all my fault. It's all my fault, and because of that, I'm beating myself up over it. Because I want to rectify it. I want to do my best that I can to rectify it, but I know that I have to give this person space. So contact is going to be very minimal for a little bit. Yeah. I fucked up a really good friendship, guys. I should be ashamed of myself. Oh, I fucked up a really good friendship. I look like an anime character, don't I? Like the eyes. But anyways, yeah, that's besides the point. But I want to bash myself even more and say that I'm responsible. I feel responsible for fucking up a friendship. I feel immensely guilty and responsible for fucking up a good friendship. I'm going through mental suffering. So even when I'm editing this, I'm still going to be thinking about it, man. Unless I get some clarification, unless we have a talk about it, which is highly unlikely. Yeah, and yeah, Kristen is pretty ruthless. He will cut his good friends off, even if he is really close to them, in order to get what he wants, in order to work hard on what he's doing. He won't let anything get in his way. He will cut people off if he needs to. So he's a good friend, and I don't want to be cut off by him. But if I can't do anything about it if that's what he wants. But yeah, Christian is ruthless, and he will cut his close friends off if that needs be, if he needs to. But yeah, I don't know what to do, guys. There was this little Instagram post which I looked at, which was really helpful in somewhat helping me overcome this. Yeah, so slowly and surely I'm starting to overcome this. So yeah, I'm gonna put that little post on the screen right now. Forgive your past self, trust your current self, and embody your future self. So seeing this post just gave me a little bit of reassurance that I can forgive the immoral behavior which I acted out on in the past. Yeah, I can forgive myself for carrying out those immoral things which I've done, immoral actions, or partaking in those things. I can trust my current self that what I do now, I'm going to do good moving forward and embody my future self. So yeah, I have to be the person that I want to be in the future right now. So I have to embody the characteristic traits of the person who I want to be. Yeah, so that has been of slight help to me. It's helped slightly for me to overcome this in a way. So yeah. And maybe I feel somewhat discouraged to talk to people since I fucked up this friendship, because I don't want to fuck up any more relationships or friendships in my life. Maybe that's another contributing factor or reason why I'm distancing myself from people. So yeah, because I don't want to fuck up anything else with anybody else, any more friendships or relationships in my life. I know that's quite pathetic, but yeah, this is a temperamental feeling that I have. I know I'm going to get over this. But yeah. So yeah, fast forward and it's now 1 hour or 2 hours later. I fucking lost track of the time, but it's either an hour or 2 hours later. But yeah, there's a disappointing kind of realization that I came to, is that when you help someone, like I've helped Kristen out in the past with things, and it's kind of disappointing to realize that the people who you've helped, they can just cut you off at any moment, like they don't care, sort of thing. It's kind of like you're disposable commodity in a way. Like I was disposable commodity, and people just use and abuse, and then they just discard you and they don't need you anymore. That's what it kind of feels like. So this is me, my raw, authentic, true self. Then I could do the whole faking things, be the whole masculine man and pretend that I'm, all okay, because that's what I used to do in the past. But
what's the point of doing that? What's the point of doing that? Because you may portray or perceive your, yourself to be this strong person to the outside world. You may portray yourself to be that way, but deep down inside, you are weak. Not weak, but you're just dealing with stuff, okay? And so therefore, you would be a bit vulnerable. Even if you're not showing that to other people, you're being vulnerable to yourself, yeah? So, yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. For real. I was wearing a suit on, I took it off. So, yeah. I'm gonna get something to eat and edit this video even more. So, thanks guys for watching this depressing vlog. I'll try not to do any more depressing vlogs because I know you guys are, you know. But anyways, love you. Take care.